Hello and welcome. Today in Dubai, there's almost 11,000 F&B outlets and competition is fierce, especially for hotels. Today in the show, we've got Ibraheem Musleh, head chef of Alonda at the Emerald Palace Kempinski, and Ernesto Labra, the assistant GM of Mix by Alan Ducasse, also in the Emerald Palace Kempinski. I'm Derek Isaacs and you're watching What's Trending on Hotelier Middle East. Hi, welcome to the show. Thanks for coming today.
Thank you very much for having us.
Thank you very much for having us.
Yeah, you're welcome. So we've got the chef and we've got assistant general manager, two very different positions. So I've heard from a good source that there are almost 11,000 F&B outlets in the country, in Dubai. But that doesn't mean that they're in hotels, of course. I don't know the percentage of that are in hotels. Do you?
No, I don't.
It's a bit of a freak question there. Yeah. If anyone knows that, please drop me a line to my email that will come on the screen now. Just let us know if you know the percentage of the F&B outlets in hotels in Dubai. But talking about F&B, tell us a bit about your restaurant and what the name of it and where you are.
Mix, thank you for having us in the show.
Yeah.
Mix by Chef Alan Ducasse is the representation of the French DNA all the way from France, combining elements from the Middle East season. It's a large venue, split in 3 different floors.
Where is it based? Where is it? Where will I
The
find
Emerald
it?
Palace
I see.
Palm Jumeirah.
Right, great,
Yes.
yeah. And you are...
I'm the head chef for Alonda restaurant.
Yeah.
And basically, Alonda restaurant is a Italian, Venetian, with Asian flavors, for example, like Japanese items. So we mix the Italian products with the Japanese products.
Right. And where can we find your restaurant?
In the same place.
In the same place.
Actually, next door. We're
Door.
neighbours. Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
So tell me, I know from Lebanon that when I left about 2 months ago, in the last few years, that the F&B trends was fusion. There was a lot of fusion going on. And in the hotels, there was a lot of Italian. So today I want to focus on F&B in hotels. So what is trending in F&B outlets in hotels? It could be in terms of food, in terms of service, in terms of design, in terms of types of restaurants. So who wants to start? Chef?
For me, I think people are looking for, especially nowadays in the Middle East, it's nice places to eat, casual kind of dining, not overpriced. They're kind of trying to avoid this overly fine dining, pretentious.
Even in places like Emerald Palace, because that is perceived as to be quite.
Even. I mean, you have your elder generation and your younger generation. The younger generation, they want to go to these places still, but they don't want to spend that, high price.
Right.
So we have these, different places where it's more casual, a little bit cheaper, but you still get that quality and the good flavors.
Yeah.
That you have on the
what
menu.
kind of flavors are trending then? Would you say in Dubai? So in Dubai, or do you know about the Greater Middle East as well?
Dubai, for me, is very focused at the moment on Asian and Japanese food.
Okay.
They love the misos, fermented flavors from the soya beans, things like that. But they still like Arabic food and the spices, and they just like big flavors, especially the locals.
Right.
Saudi is very similar. In general, Middle East is very similar to those flavors.
So what about, you talked a lot about food. F&B is important to hotels. It increases footfall. It's another form of revenue, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Basically. So what is trending? What would you say? You're the assistant general manager and he's the chef, so you obviously got a different view. How are hotels in terms of F&B getting people through the door, and how is trends part of that? I mean, is it a good idea for hotels to follow the trend and to keep changing? What do you think?
Well, right now the market is looking for different venues. As you can see, you open new restaurants and you have a very consistent visitors trends.
Yes.
And then they keep opening in different areas. So the guests go, they try, and they look for something new. So it's very important to keep updating the menu.
In the hotels.
In the hotels
as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, promotions are very important at this stage in the market. Bringing the different aspect in terms of promotion for airlines, promotion for local guests.
What do you mean by
promotion for-
promotions for airlines? Can you explain that a little bit?
We have implementing promotion, for example, for the Emirates group, which is really helping the Dubai market.
Yeah.
As you have many of the airspace guests working in the city, as well as oil and gas. This is helping many of the hotels and also restaurants at the moment.
I've heard from a good source, either of you can answer, I've heard from a very good source that Greek cuisine is trending. What do you know about that?
Yeah, I agree. Greek food in general is trending,
Really?
especially in the Middle East. Yeah, because it's very similar to the local food or the Arabic food, as you say. You still got the mashwis and the grills.
Yeah.
You know, they love grilled
The
food.
Levant,
Anything like that.
Yeah.
All those big flavors.
And are you seeing an increase in Greek cuisine across the Middle East?
Yes, definitely. We have seen new place opening up in the FCC area. I believe it's a Chef Iso representing some.
It's not in a hotel though, is it?
No, it's independent.
Yeah, it's independent. What about in hotels?
Freelance restaurant. We have back in Emerald Palace. We have Villa More.
Villa More, it's great. Yeah, Mediterranean.
Yes, seasides with a beautiful decor. It's more like Mykonos, Mykonos style. It was a place to visit.
Right. Yeah. I've actually been there, I mean, it's really, really nice, and it looks very Greek, and you do have that, it has the Mediterranean feel, especially a Greek island. What about, so looking further ahead, what's in the pipeline? So you've talked about casual fine dining, we've talked about Greece or Greek cuisine, Arabic food is still in, but for hotels specifically, what's coming about a year from now, do you think? Any ideas?
We have actually Heston Blumenthal chef all the way from UK opening a new concept with Chef Andres, mixing doing a combination at the new Royal Atlantis Hotel.
Oh right.
Right.
When's that happening?
At the end of the year.
End of the year.
By statistic. So we know the presentation of Chef Blumenthal.
Is he going to open a restaurant there? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah. So you heard it here first, I hope. And what about you? You're a chef, so you have a different view.
For me, I think the hotels nowadays, they're kind of losing the interest of these big names, and
what do you mean by that?
These big name restaurants, they're all coming to Dubai. They're just copy and pasting their brands directly from Europe and America and trying to copy and paste them into Dubai, and it just doesn't quite work out. For me, I feel like it's more about the face of the restaurant, who is the chef, homegrown brands.
Is that a trend then, homegrown brands?
I think it's going to be a big trend coming up soon, that's for sure, because people are losing the interest of this, oh great, it did really well in Europe, it's coming to Dubai. They prefer these places now where it's built in Dubai by people who have got
Dubai
great
is Dubai.
skill.
It's got its own reputation. It's not London.
It's not
New York.
Definitely.
It's Dubai, and it's on par with these big major cities around the
world.
world.
I think you're finding the hotels now. They're trying to outsource professionals who come into their hotels and they're running the operation just because it has a different feel from what hotels actually deliver. Hotels are great at what they do, but also, you need a little bit of a different angle as well.
Right.
You need this kind of casual feel to it, or casual or refined, whatever it is, but professionals who do it differently.
Right.
Hotels, restaurants, they're two different ball games. That's
brilliant. Anything to add to that, Ernesto?
We can also see the W Chef Massimo just opening a new Italian concept with the. You expect that when you say Michelin star chef, you feel a little bit. Oh, let's see what is happening out there. But actually, the feeling is very warm, colorful. You can actually see as soon as you arrive, the display of fresh products. In terms of good price. So
I know that the new the Mandarin Orientals brought in a couple of Michelin star chefs as well. I believe. I know because I interviewed them. Okay, not the chefs, but the manager. Okay, I mean that's it. Well, thank you for coming today. I'm feeling rather hungry now. Thank you for coming to What's Trending.
Thank you very much.
Hotelier. Nice to meet you.
Very nice.
Thank you.